Okay, so hi stream. The reason we started. Hi guys. Let's start the class. The reason why we started so late is because, you guys know how if you've been watching the stream, you might know how like we can't really the stream can't hear the Zoom meeting very well. So I'm pretty sure I fixed that now. Hopefully, I think I did. So yeah. Yesterday we were discussing sequences and series. So yeah, let's get back to that. We were on finding the nth term, and we did some practices on that. So let's go on to geometric series today. So sum of geometric series. So the sum of the geometric series, there's a formula for that. It's these two. Let me get my annotation tool. There we go. It's these two. So yeah, it's these two, and basically this is the formula. If you're taking notes, then you should probably write this down. And this is to find the sum of a geometric series. So yeah, and yeah, that's basically it. This is the formula, and when we're gonna use it, it's gonna work. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing else to it. It's just this formula. So let's discuss what the variables are. So basically, as you can see, there's this a1 variable, and as you might have guessed, that is the first term. Yeah, first term. So that's the first term, and yeah, that's the first term. A1 is the first term. But let's find out what R is. So R is the common ratio. So you guys know how for arithmetic series, it's 1, 2, 3, blah 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 blah. Geometric series, it's like that, but instead of adding something every time, you multiply it. So basically, the common difference for this would be 1, because it's increasing by 1 every time. So that's the common difference, and let's start an example geometric series. So there would be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, so on and so on. And for this, the ratio would be 2, because you have to multiply positive 2 to get to 1, to get from 1 to 2, and 2 to 4, and so on and so on. So yeah, the common ratio, or R, which is the common ratio, ratio. As you can see, the handwriting's turned bad again because the pen that I had yesterday broke. So yeah, and this is the common ratio, and for this thing right here, it's 2. That's the common ratio. So what if we said we wanted to find the sum of all of these? We could just add them over here because not huge numbers, so we can just deal with that. But let's use the formula. So the an again is the last term. An is the last term. So yeah, last term. And yeah, we know everything, so we can just start doing the stuff now. And n, as you guess, is like the value of the last term. So we can just, not the value of the last term, this is actually the value of the last term, but n is like the number of the last term, so yeah. So you know how this is like the first term, second term, third term, fourth term? This is the number of whichever term the last one is. So this is actually the last term value. So yeah. So now let's just plug this whole equation into this formula. Into this one. So yeah. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to plug the A1 first. So that's 1 minus 32 times R, which is 2, divided by 1 minus 2, so that's negative 1. And so 32 times 2 is 64, so you have 1 minus 64, or negative 63 over negative 1. So this negative and this negative cancel out, and in the end this becomes 63 for this sum. And let's just go ahead and I'll add up all of these to see if we got it right. So this is 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 8 is 15, 15 plus 16, that's 31, 31 plus 32, that's 63, yeah, 63. So yeah, that's what we got. That's the correct answer. So let's just clear the screen, and let's move on to the next thing. Okay, we go up here, and the sum of an infinite series. The sum of an infinite series, that's just what it sounds like, not the self-check. Sum of an infinite series. Sum of infinite series. So the sum of an infinite series is exactly what it sounds like. It's where like there's a geometric series. So this is geometric. And it's where like it's infinite, so it doesn't stop, and you want like you want to find I don't know how to explain it. You want to find like the sum of that. And this only works if like the numbers get less every time. As you can see, this number the numbers in this series definitely get less every time because it's being divided by 2. So yeah. And as you can see, that's exactly what this says here. It needs to be less than negative 1, but greater than 2. Sorry. This needs to be more than negative 1, but less than 1. So yeah. It only works if it's like this. If the common ratio is greater than negative 1 and less than 1. So yeah, and this is the formula for solving that. It's super easy. All you have to do is plug in the first thing on the value of the first term on top. So that's 1 over 2 on top. And on the bottom there is 1 minus 1 over 2. So that's still 1 over 2. And 1 over 2 over 1 over 2 is 1. So this converges to 1. This C is right here. And as you can see, that's what they found out here also. See, it says 1. So that's 1. We got it right. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. So since we learned these two things, we can start doing the other stuff. The practice.
So how do you start your videos in OBS Studio? I know how to start them.
You know the live stream can hear you, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't care. So
just go and I'll help you later.
No, actually.
Just go away. I'll help you later.
So the screen.
Stop. Go away. I'll help you later.
Make it break time.
No. Close the door.
Say break time.
I'll help you in break time.
Right now.
No. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I was talking to my brother. My brother needed help or something. So yeah. So let's do some practice. It's practice time. Yay. My brother needed help or something. Okay, I was just checking. Okay, so 6.4, self-check. So this is the sum again. We're going to practice the sum first. So start that. And let's get the drawing tool. And boom. Find S, so let me just read this out. So find S7 of the sum of the geometric series. So it's saying find the sum until the 7th term. So basically they gave us the A7 and they gave us A1 and they gave us R. So that's basically all we need to use that formula to solve this equation. So let me just write down the formulas. That's Sn equals A1 minus A n. So people who wrote this down, correct me if I'm wrong. Times R. I think that's what it is, and then there's 1 minus R on the bottom. So did I get that right? If you wrote it down? Seems like a yes. Sn is equal to. Is anybody talking? Okay, no. A1 minus A1 times R to the power of n divided by 1 minus R. So these are the two sum formulas for geometric equations. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Nobody wants to do this one? Okay, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay, so the formula, what the formula? Okay, so it's A1 minus A1 times R to the power of n over 1 minus R. Okay. In this case, R is 1 over negative 3. So what's 1 minus 1 over negative 3? That'd be 1 over 3 at the bottom, or 4 over 3. On
Yeah,
top,
4 over 3.
and on top, A1 is negative 4. What's A1? Yeah, you already know that.
Negative 4, 3, 7, 4.
R to the power of 7. So 1 over negative 3 to the power of 7. Let me think about that.
You might need to use a calculator for this one.
Okay. Meters. Let's calculate this. Okay. So for that, it's one. It's negative 1/5103.
Negative 1 over 5,000 what?
5103.
Okay. So, yeah, keep going.
Times A1. So negative 474 times negative. It won't work. Wait. Okay, that's a big number. Wait. My calculator won't work for this. I'm gonna just do it by head. Oh wait, that's easy. It's 4374 over 5103. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah, but what's the value of that?
Just the value of it.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna simplify it.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, that's one big decimal. It's gonna take a long time. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be tough. Um,
Okay, so here's a shortcut. You can divide 5103 by 3 to get 1701. So you can I'm pretty sure you can divide 4374. Okay, oops. I'm pretty sure you can divide 4374 divided by whatever we got earlier, 1701, to get a value, I guess. And then you can divide it by 4 again, I guess. And then you get some weird number. And then you subtract that from that. I don't know, maybe I think I did something wrong.
Wow.
I'll do it again. So did you get anything?
No, I'm still trying.
Oh.
Okay, I think we should use the other formula.
The other one?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, a1 minus an times r over 1 minus r.
Yeah.
Okay, so a1, negative 40 times 4, minus uh, negative 6 times 1 over negative 3. That'd give you 1 over 2. So it's negative 4, 3 times 4 minus a half.
Wait, why a half? Wait, minus
Because
a half?
uh,
Okay.
because in this case it says an,
Okay, yeah, I see.
and in that one a7 is equal to negative 6, and times that by 1 over negative 3, you get a half.
Yeah. Okay. So this
So you have
divided.
to negative 4374 minus a half, and that's over 4 over 3.
37, 4. That's
Okay. So what's 4374 divided by that divided by 2?
I'm pretty sure there's just an easier way to do this.
Okay. Do you know of it?
Yeah. So can I annotate?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we want to know S of 7. So we use this formula right here. So A1, which is negative 4374, and then minus e to the n, which we got here is negative 6, which is minus negative 6 times, which is negative 1 over 3. So negative 6 times negative 1 over 3 is just 2. And then the denominator is 1 minus r, which is 1 minus negative 1 over 3, which is just 1 minus 1 plus 1 over 3, which is 4 over 3. So let's keep this out, 4 over 3. So then it'll be negative 4376 over 4 over 3. And then when we calculate this, we can just put negative 4376 times 3 over 4 into a calculator, and I'm pretty sure we get negative 328. Let me just check. Yeah, we get negative 3282. So I'm pretty sure it's
Okay. Okay, so good job, Sid and Rohan. So, yeah, the meeting is gonna end in 10 minutes. So let's keep going with this stuff. So number 2, raise your hand in the participants list if you want to do number 2. Nobody wants to do it?
I'm raising my.
Okay. Um. Okay, sure. Sid, you can do it again.
Okay.
wait.
Wait, where's the question?
Can I?
Yeah.
try it on my own and see, and then after I get the answer, can I like say it? Or if Sid wants to do it, he can, I guess.
Okay. So A1 is 6, so 6 minus negative 48 times negative 2. Negative 48 times negative 2 is 96. So we have to do A of 6 minus 96, and that'd give you negative 90 over 3, and that'd give you a final answer of 30. Hello?
You're muted.
That'll be a final answer of 30. Okay, good job. So let's move on to question number 3. This one is a little bit easier, I think. Actually, not really. So yeah, if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Okay, good, Burhan, you already have your hand up. You can do this one.
Basically, you can just write it just like the previous one. So we know A1 is equal to 2. A1 is equal to 2. And then A of 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. A of 9 is equal to 13122. A of 9 is 13122. And then, so A of 9 is 13122. And then R is equal to negative 3. And then plugging this into the formula, we get that S of 9 is equal to 2 minus 13122 times negative 3 over 1 minus negative 3, or over 4. So, yeah, over 4. And then, so it'll be 2 minus, so 13122 times negative 3 is 13122 times 3 is negative 3. It's negative 39366. Yeah, 39366. So that would be 3 over 4. So it'll be 39368. So 39368 over 4, which is 9842.
9842.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. That's 99842. Okay, oops, I didn't enter this. 9842. There we go. And let's just undo everything that we did, because we don't want all of those drawings on screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to number 4. If you want to do number 4, then raise your hand in the chat. Sakti, do you want to do this one?
My brother isn't here, but I guess I'll go ahead and answer. So like, what does that symbol mean, represent there?
Oh, that's sigma. So basically, this is the equation for the geometric series. So r, let me just give you this. R is equal to -1 over 3, and a1 is equal to 1, and n is equal to 7. And I know what you're thinking, there's a 6 on top. Where'd you get the 7 from? But that's because there's a 0 over here. So we have to add 1 to both of these. So we can, just do that.
Okay.
And a1 is equal to 1 because anything to the power of 0 is 1. So yeah.
Okay. So would you like just multiply them together, or like would you subtract them, or like?
You have to use this formula. Sorry, no, not that one. This one. This formula.
Okay. So then a1 minus or is it a1 times r?
It's a1 minus a1 times r.
Oh. Well, there isn't. Oh, so it's just 1 minus 1 times -1/3?
Yeah, to the power of n.
Okay. So to the power of 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I would just do 1 minus 1 times,
So
would it be
7.
1.3? Oh, 1/3.
Yeah, that's 1 and 1/3, so that's 4 over 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be 4/3. Um, so 1 minus 1 is 0, I guess.
No, you have to use the order of operations. Remember the order of operations?
Right. So 1 times 1/3 to the 7th power would be 1 and -1 and 1/3 to the 7th power. Is that how it would work?
No, 1 times anything is that same thing, so.
Oh, right. Okay. So -1/3 to the 7th power, and then I get 1 minus 3. Okay.
So what I'm just doing here is I'm flipping, since this is a division of this fraction, how you divide is you multiply like the reciprocal, which is just the fraction but it's upside down. So if you do this, and so what I'm just doing is flipping this fraction upside down and multiplying it to this numerator. So yeah, that's what you get. Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically the same equation.
Okay. Is that 3 to the 7th power, or is that 37 that you wrote down there?
Yeah, that's 3 to the 7th power.
Okay. So 3 to the 7th power would be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times.
Okay, live stream seems like the thing ended, so yeah, we're gonna start it again. Okay. second. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be right back, okay? I need to get my charger. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So let's get started. Let's get back to doing this problem. So I think we were halfway done with this problem. I think we were at 3 minus 1 over 3 to the power of 7 times 3. Okay, so Satvik, do you want to take this back?
That was me, but okay.
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. Yeah,
It's okay.
Sakti.
My name's actually Shri, but
Okay.
it's alright.
What?
Oh, nothing. I accidentally said your name instead of Shree's.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, was it 1 minus 1 over 37? Or
Yeah, but when it was like that, it was 1 minus 1 over 3 to the power of 7. And then 3 was being distributed, so I just distributed that. Yeah.
okay. So it would be 3 minus 1. Okay.
And so this turn, so you can just simplify this right away. It becomes 3 to the power of 6. It becomes 1 over 3 to the power of 6. And there is a 4 on the bottom. Sorry, that's supposed to be, that's not a 36, that's a 3 to the power of 6.
Yeah, okay. 3 to the power of 6. So it's still 3 minus 1 over 3 to the power of 6. So then that would get me, wait 1 sec.
I think that would get you
2,186 over 729.
Are you sure it's 86? I think it's 87.
What? Sorry, no, I was not using a calculator. They're just messing.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure you should use a calculator for this question.
Okay.
She is using a calculator.
Okay, well, there you go. I was not, but whatever. So well, the calculator, I guess I did use it, but then I didn't. It said that it was 2,186. Oh, wait, no. Wrong. I did that earlier, and it was 2,187. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And that divided by, would that be 729 over, no, not 729, but 2,187 divided by 729? Or,
Why would it be divided by 729? Where did 729 come from? 729 is 3 to the power of 5. But,
Oh, right, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
this has nothing to do with the problem. I was just calculating 3 to the power of 6.
Oh, okay. Well, then that 3 minus 1 over, well, we can flip that 2,187 to just be 2,187 because
I don't think you can do that. I don't know. Wait, but I
can't.
think we actually did the wrong type of problem. No, I didn't. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then stop using the calculator.
It's good to use a calculator.
I'm sorry, they're just being really weird right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think it. Okay. Okay, so 2,187
Divided by 3.
divided by 3. Okay. I'm guessing.
Okay, yeah, that's 729. Yeah, divided by 4. Yeah. Okay.
729 divided by 4.
Yeah.
No,
It's negative 720 is 729. Wait, no. Yeah, you're right. It's
it would be 729. I mean 2,187 divided by 729, right?
no. See, actually no. See, we're supposed to be subtracting this, so
Oh,
so it's gonna be something close to 2. Okay, oops. It's gonna be 2 and 2,186 divided by 2187, and this is all divided by 4. I'm pretty sure I get the feeling we're doing this wrong or something. Okay.
do we use the wrong formula or I don't know.
No, I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure we're doing this everything right.
Okay.
This is a negative, but that shouldn't matter too much.
Okay. So we ended up with 2 times 2,186. Wait, why is there an 86 there?
Because we did 3 minus that, so we have to do minus 1 on top because there's a 1 over here, and we're supposed to subtract this number by 1, and we get 2186 on top, and a 2 over here.
Okay.
2186 times 2. That's 4372 divided by 4. Okay, so that's 1,093 over 2,187. That's 1,093.
Okay.
Divided by 2008.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Why did you times 2186 by 2? Oh wait.
It's because there's a whole number here.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. So.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so what is the sum of the geometric series with a1 equal to that, or equal to that, and n is equal to 7? So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Okay, Satvik, you can do this one.
Can I have some time to think about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I have the answer now.
Okay.
Okay, so first you do 16,384.
Yeah.
Minus 16,384, and then you do times 3 by 4 power 7, which is basically 2187 16384. Like 2187 by 16384.
Okay, yeah.
And then you take out the
But
16348.
why are you dividing by 16384?
What?
Why are you dividing by 16384?
I'm not dividing them.
Then why is this over?
Because 3/4 to the power of 7 is 2187 by 16384.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then you cross out 16384 and the 16384 on the denominator spot, like here and by the fraction.
Yeah, did that.
Okay. And then you do 1 6. Yeah, and yeah, okay, and then you do 16384 minus 2187.
Yeah.
By okay, so like once you like subtracted 16384 minus 2187, you have to you have to times it by 4,
Yeah.
and then that should equal you 56788.
Okay, good job. Yeah, good job, Satvik. So, and the reason he multiplied it by 4 is because there was a 1 over 4 over here all along, and that was because of this formula doing 1 minus r, and since r is 3 over 4, you do 1 minus 3 over 4, and that's 1 over 4. So yeah, the answer is this. So let's actually select it. There we go. Find the sum of the geometric series. So if you want to do number 6, then raise your hand in the chat. Sorry, in the participants list. Rohan, you can do this one.
Okay, so basically, we need to do from 3 to 6. So we can just plug in 3, and then so we can plug in 3 for k. So then we get negative 1 over 8. So I just write down negative 1 over 8. And then we plug in 4, and we get negative 1 over 16. So, yeah, and then we get negative 1 over 32. And then negative 1 over 64. So we can use the things that we did. So this time we pretend that negative 1 over 8 is a1. So we can just write down that a of a1 is equal to negative 1 over 8. And then we can write that n is equal to 4. And a of n a is equal to negative 1 over 8. And then so r is equal to 1 over 2. Negative 1 over, yeah, and r is equal to 2. And then negative 1 half. No, wait. Yeah. Yeah. And then, wait, no, I don't think it's negative. I think it's just 1 half. So r is 1 half. And then, so a of n it'll be negative 1 over 64. So I think, so we can use the equation. So we get negative 1 over 8. And then, is it minus? No, it's plus. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's minus or plus a to the n.
It's minus.
Okay, so minus negative 1 over 64 times times 1 half. So negative 1 over 128, or yeah, times 1 half. So then over 1 half. No, over negative 1 half, because it's 1 minus r. No, it's just 1 half.
Yeah, it's just 1.5.
So then simplifying the numerator, we get negative 1 over 8 plus 1 over 128 times the whole thing by 2.
Times 2.
So we get negative 15 over 128 times 2, which is negative 15 over 64.
Over 64. Where did you get negative 15 from?
What?
Where did you get negative 15 from?
Okay, so I converted 8 and 128 to the same denominator, which is 128.
Okay, yeah, I see.
That's my answer.
Okay. Good job, Rohan. Yeah, I think that's the right answer. So let's move on.
Did we have break time yet?
No, not yet. Yeah,
Okay.
this is break time. This is break time right now. Okay guys, I think it's time to start doing work again. I think break time's over. So since we've had a break, I think it's best to leave this be and move on to the next practice slash practice.
And Rishabh,
Yeah.
the answer you got for the last question it's wrong. It's 40.
Okay. Why?
Okay, so first you do so like um can you go to the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So first you do minus 2 power 3.
1 second. Let me just.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. -2
Power
power
3
3.
plus um minus 2 power 4.
You can't write it like that. It's
You have to use the brackets like yeah, you have to put the brackets before each thing, yeah. And then you have to put power 4
Over here.
after this one. Yeah.
-2 to the power of 4 to the power of 4.
No, no, no. You have to put the power 4 outside the brackets.
Okay.
Okay? And then you add minus 2 power 5 with brackets. I mean plus 2, not minus 2. I mean, yeah, no, minus 2, but like you have to add a plus before the minus 2. Power 5. And then you put plus and then brackets, minus 2 in the brackets, and power 6.
Okay.
Okay, and then so minus 2 and 3 would equal -8.
Yeah.
And then minus 2 and yeah, 16, and then minus 32, and then plus 64. And then you have to like add you have to minus 16 from 8. Basically all you have to do is like you have to minus all like the stuff, like you have to do you have to just like minus 8 from like, so first you basically just, yeah, it's the answer's basically 40, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay, so Rohan might have done it wrong. So let's see right here. This is so. I think. Rohan, did you get -8 as A1? I don't think. I don't think so. Yeah.
I accidentally did to the negative third power instead of -2 to the third power.
Okay. Yeah, I see. So that's -8 times +64, and then times r, which is -2. So you put -2 in here, and you divide the whole thing by 1 minus -2, or 3. 1 minus -2, yeah. And that's 3, and now you just like multiply stuff. So 62 times -2 is -128, -8 over here, divided by 3, and now you just multiply across, add stuff. So that becomes negative 136 divided by 3. So that's 6 divided by 3. And that gives you 45.3. I might have done something wrong. Yeah, it's something along those lines. You have to do something along those lines. Okay, so yeah. That's how you do the stuff. So let's move on. Leave. Clear the screen. And yeah, let's move on. Infinite series. Sum of infinite series. We're just going to do a few of these. So yeah. Oops, not the math lab. Okay, sorry about that. Come on. And here we go. Oops, no, not that one either. There we go. So, sums of infinite series. These are not as hard, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, probably. Find the sum of the infinite geometric series. You may state your answer as a fraction or a decimal. Round your answer to 4 decimal places if necessary. If sum does not exist, write none in the answer box. So, if you guys might remember, for there to be like a sum of an infinite series, the r must be greater than negative 1, remember, and less than 1. So if this do not if the question does not follow this rule, then that means that there can't be a sum for that. So yeah, and I think the formula is a1 over 1 minus r. I'm pretty sure that's it. Did anybody write down notes for the formulas?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, good. There we go. There's the one. So now, yeah, that's basically it. It's super easy. So if you want to do the first question, then raise your hand in the participants list. Okay, seems like Rohan wants to do it. Yeah, sure, you can do it.
Okay, so it'll be 245 times 7 over 4.
5 times 7 over 4. Yeah.
Which is 428.75.
0.75, okay. So 0.75. So Rohan got this 7 over 4 by doing the equation. So basically there's 245 on top for the equation, and then you have 1 minus 3 over 7, and 1 is equal to 7 over 7, so 7 over 7 minus 3 over 7, which is basically 7 minus 3 is 4. So this becomes 245 divided by 4 over, oops, way too big, 4 over 7. Yeah, that's it. And then basically, since dividing, so this is the same thing as doing 245 divided by 4 over 7. And since dividing is the same thing as multiplying the reciprocal, which is basically like that, yeah, you have, it turns into that. So yeah, that's how Rohan did it. Good job, Rohan. And the answer is 428.75, so let's write that in there. 428, okay, 0.75. There we go. Find the sum of the infinite geometric series. Let's not do that one. Find the sum of the infinite geometric series. If you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Nobody else wants to do it. Sid, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, sure. So which one was it? Number 3?
Yeah, number 3.
Okay. Find the sum of the infinite geometric series.
The formula is a1 over 1 minus r.
A1 over 1 minus r. Okay. A1 is 36 over 1 over 6.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's this easy. Okay, well, okay, 36 over 1 over 6. 36 times 6. I think it's 216.
Yeah, good job. It is
Because it has to be a
216.
whole number. It can't be a decimal.
Yeah. Times 6. And the answer is 216. Because 6 cubed is 216. I memorized that.
I don't get something.
Yeah?
It says it's an infinite geometric series, so how can I come? Because it'd go on forever.
Okay, so, yeah, good question, Sid. So yes, it does go on forever, but the sum converges. So basically, you know how I said r has to be greater than -1 or less than 1. So
Yeah.
r can't be greater than 1 or less than -1. So that is because if it's either of those things, then like the sum is gonna become bigger and bigger every time you go on to the next term. But if it's like this, if it's less than 1 on each side, then then uh, then like the sum converges. So let's look at an example. So let's say that the r is equal to 1 over 2. So it starts at let's see. It starts at 256. Okay, no, let's not do that. It just starts at 1. So you have 1 plus a half. Sorry, that's supposed to be half. Plus a fourth. Plus a 16th. Plus 32nd. And so on and so on. So basically, you see how it like gets smaller every time. So you're eventually like adding super small numbers. So basically, it just turns into 1. So let's draw a diagram about this. So basically, first you have a half. Let's draw a box first of all. So you have a half. This gets taken up pretty quick. Then you have a fourth taken up. So this is all done. And then you have a 16th, which is, okay. Okay, I think everybody's back. Let me just get my annotation tool. So yeah, good question, Sid. Let me keep explaining that. So basically, you see how like, let me just draw that box again. So there we go. That's a fourth. This is a 16th. So this takes up 3/4 already. Then it takes up the 16th. then it takes up to 32nd, and so on and so on. And so on and so on until infinity. And so on and so on until infinity. And so eventually it becomes a full box, so it's just one. So that's why this stuff converges. Is everybody okay? What was that? Okay. It doesn't matter, I guess. So yeah. So Sid, do you understand why that works and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's keep going. Number 4. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do that one. If you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Sorry, in the participants list. I keep saying chat. Nobody except for Rohan wants to do it. Sakti, how about you? Or Shri, how about you? Okay, see.
So like,
Number 4.
first, one sec. Can I solve this and then tell you the answer?
Sure.
Okay.
Shri, are you still doing it?
Yes, one sec. I'm almost done. Are we allowed to use the calculator or no?
Yeah, you can definitely use the calculator.
Okay. I'm not sure, but is it 19 divided by 196? I'm not sure. Like, I just did something.
Okay, so how did you do it?
I'm not sure if we were supposed to do it like this, but like, I looked at the denominators and I knew that 28 and 112 were, what do you call it? Factors of 7, I guess.
Yeah.
And so 7 times 4 is 28, and 7 times 16 is 112.
Yeah.
And so I just looked at like the difference between 4 and 16, and that was 12. And so I did 7 times what is it? So 12 plus 16, I guess, is what I did.
Okay.
12 plus 16. This is totally wrong, I know. And I got 28, and then 7 times 28 is 196.
Okay.
I guess I did it wrong. Yeah.
So I think you were trying to find the next term, but what this was asking for was like the sum, and you have to remember that this is infinite, so it goes on forever. But since it converges because r is less than 1, since the sum always like stays less than one number, we just have to figure out what that number is to find like the sum of this series. So I think you were trying to find the next term or something, but
Too.
the formula for finding the sum of an infinite series, geometric series that is a1 over 1 minus r, and that's it. It's super simple. So I just plugged it in, and I got this, and you're just doing 19 times 4. That's 50. No, that's 86, or something like that. I don't know. Is that 86? No, I think that's 76. Okay, so that's 76 divided by 21. I think that's the answer. If you disagree with me, then
Rishabh,
yeah.
R is minus 1 by 4.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for telling me. So
You're welcome.
that would make this a little bit more complicated, but not really, because you just put a 5 over here instead of a 4. No, that's not what you do. Just a second. So you have
Quick question. Did
yeah.
you get 3/4 as in like so like there's 3 numbers and then you
No.
divide them or like how did you get 3/4?
See this formula? It says 1 minus r, and we found out that r is the common difference, which is 1 over 4. So we just do
So
1 minus 1 over... actually 1 minus negative 1 over 4. And that becomes 5 over 4. So yeah. So instead of a 3 over 4, we have a 5 over 4, which is what Satvik pointed out. So that's 4 over 5. So you have 76 That's what it is. Divided by 35. And this is the final answer that we got.
Okay, so that makes sense now. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. I'm pretty sure we're super close to the time where we have to leave. I'm pretty sure class is almost done. There's like 15 minutes left. So yeah, let's do a few more problems, and then we'll be able to leave. So let's do number 5. If you want to do number 5, then raise your hand in the chat. Sorry, in the participants list. Rohan, okay, Sid, you can do this one, since you haven't gone.
Okay, so it's number 5, right?
Yeah, number 5.
Okay, so negative 500 over 6 over 5.
Yeah, 6 over 5.
Now let's divide both of those. You get negative 2500 on top and 6 on the bottom.
Yeah. And if you calculate that, what do you get as a decimal?
Let me check. It goes on forever.
Yeah, but just round it to 4 digits.
So it's the first one. It's the first option.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought, because this is a 6, so like there must be like a plain number instead of like one of these. So yeah, that's how you do it. Good job, Sid. So let's move on to Satvik. Satvik, you can do number 6.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna like think about it, okay?
Okay. Actually, you can do number 7. Actually, no. Just do number 6. Never mind. You're doing number 6 still.
Can I do number 8?
Who?
Me, Rohan. Can I do number 8?
Sure. So I'm just gonna start doing this real quick. Satvik, you can still keep doing it, but I'm just gonna write down the basic stuff, kind of. So obviously you have a common ratio of 1 over 2, and you have an A1, which is equal to 4. And so you just plug it into the formula. 4 over 1 minus 1 over 2. So that's 4 over 1 over 2.
The answer is 8, right?
Yeah, good job. Yeah, it's 8. Okay, so that's because you have 4, and then you just flip this fraction around, and you have to multiply it to 4. So you have 4 times 2 over 1, which is 4 times 2, which is 8. So you have 8 as the answer. There we go, 8. And so, Rohan, you said you wanted to do number 8?
Yeah, I want number 8.
Okay.
Okay, so using the formula, we get negative 6. So, negative 6 in the numerator. Over 1 minus over 1 minus negative 1 over 8, which is going to be equal to negative 6 times 8 over 9.
Okay.
Yeah, which is 6 times 8 over 9.
Yeah.
And then, which is negative 48 over 9.
Yeah, negative
then
48 over 9, yeah.
Yeah, and then which is negative 5.33333333.
You can just leave this one as a fraction because, yeah, you can leave this one as a fraction.
That's what place is.
Oh, it says round to, okay, yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, thanks for telling me. So what did you get?
You get negative 5.33333333. Oh no.
Okay, there we go. 5.33333. Oops.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, good job, Rohan. So let's do number 7, since we have lots of time left. Number 7, if you want to do number 7, then raise your hand in the chat. Okay, so it seems like Sid and Rohan want to do number 7. Sid, you can do number 7.
Okay. Find the sum of the infinite geometric series of various state theorems that fraction or decimal on the range. So 2 over 1. That's 2 over 3 over 2.
Yeah.
That's 4 over 3. It's just 4 over 3.
Yeah, good job. And it said round to 4 decimal places. So basically, that's going to be 1.3333.
Wait, do we have to? Because it says you may state your answer as a fraction or decimal.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't have to, I guess, then. Yeah, that's what I thought before, but then. So yeah, Rohan, you don't have to. It said you may state your answer as a fraction or a decimal. Round your answer to 4 decimal places if necessary. So yeah, yeah, you don't have to put it as a decimal, I guess. Okay. So let's clear the screen and let's go on to number 9. If you want to do number 9, then you can raise your hand in the chat. Actually, no, it doesn't matter anyway. Sri, you can do number 9. Hello, Sri, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're just watching
Sorry.
YouTube.
Sorry, my brother's just being really weird today. Okay, so the what is it? The formula is it's A1 minus R, right?
A1 over 1 minus R.
Oh, 1 minus R, right. Okay, and so A would be 20, negative 20 minus, divided by 21. And then we divide that by 5, wait, is that 7 or?
Where?
Wait, R equals, what would R equal?
Well, R equals what's the ratio between these two. You have to divide this over this. You have to divide 5 divided by 7 divided by 20 or negative 20 over 21.
Okay, so 5 divided by 7
I
is,
think that's 12. I think that's 1 over 12. Negative 1 over 12.
I
I'm
think
pretty
so
sure.
too.
Yeah, that's negative 1 over 12.
Okay, so that would be divided by 1 minus negative 1 over 2, or 12. And then if we, that'd be 13 over 12, and would it be negative 13? Oh,
Yeah.
then we use then it would be switched to 12 over 13. And it's times negative 20 over 21. And then if we do that, we get, one sec. I think it would be, wait. This is the second one. It would be a negative, right?
Yeah.
So then I think it would be the third one. But I'm going to check right now. Yeah.
Rishabh,
Yeah.
how do you get like the R value
Okay,
for this question?
Okay, so good question. So the R value, what you do is you have to see what number you have to multiply this number by to get this number. So basically for this one, you have negative 20, you have negative 20 divided by 21 as A1, and you have this as a second term. And so you have to see what you have to multiply this number by to get this number. So basically, what you have to do is, actually we did this wrong. Yeah, we did this wrong. Okay, but so basically the R for this is going to be 3 over 4. And that's because I just looked at what negative 20 divided by 21, and I looked at 5 over 7, and I saw that you had to divide 20 by 4 to get 5, and you had to divide 21 by 3 to get 7.
So then we would just switch the numbers to 3 over 4?
Yeah, you would switch R to 3 over 4, and you'd have the top number as that. So you have, let me clear my screen.
Minus 3 over 4?
Isn't it 4 over 3?
It's 3 over 4. Because you're dividing, right? You're dividing this number, you're dividing 20 by 4 to get 5. So that has to be on the denominator. That has to be on like the bottom, since 20 is on the top. And since you have 21 divided by 3 to get 7, 3 has to be on the top, since 21 is on the bottom. So yeah, that's why it's 3 over 4.
Okay.
4 over 3. Okay, so that's 20 over 21. And now we have to do 1 minus 3 over 4, and that's 1 over 4. Negative 20 over 21. And now you can just like multiply negative 80 over, okay, this is supposed to be like that. So this is obviously going to be 7.
Oh, 7. Yeah, right.
Isn't it minus 3/4?
Yeah, that's what I just noticed now. And so this is going to be 7. Yeah, that's what I just said. So basically, you're going to have to flip this fraction over, and you get negative 80 over 49 times 3, which is, and that's 7, it's 147, yeah. So you have negative 80 over 147. So you have 80 over 147, and that's negative 5.442.
So it'd be the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, clear the screen. Okay, so I think it's time to go. So see all of you tomorrow. Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay. Let me just end the meeting. Okay. And live stream, I think the audio quality for the participants on the recording is going to be better now.